Tesla is recalling almost all of its Cybertrucks due to a cosmetic exterior panel. 46,000 vehicles are being recalled.
Unexpected production. Shut down the shock at Giga Texas. In early December 2024, operations at Tesla's Giga Texas facility came to a sudden standstill. Employees working on the Cybertruck production line were abruptly told to take paid leave from December 3rd to 5th, with no clear explanation. This unexpected halt raised many questions. Was it due to poor market demand, production errors, or internal restructuring at Tesla? Speculation ran wild as analysts and enthusiasts tried to piece together what was happening behind the scenes. Some suggested the move was related to logistical challenges, while others believed it might be a strategic pause to address ongoing production flaws. This wasn't just another temporary glitch. It was the latest twist in the ongoing saga of Tesla's much-hyped yet divisive Cybertruck. Industry insiders began speculating that Tesla's ambitious target production of 500,000 units per year might have been too aggressive given the technical and market-related hurdles the company was facing. Moreover, some even questioned whether the company had overstretched its capabilities, considering it was trying to juggle multiple high-profile projects simultaneously. Mounting inventory and slumping deliveries. Despite having over 1 million reservations for the Cybertruck, Tesla's delivery numbers were alarmingly low. By the third quarter of 2024, only 2,450 Cybertrucks had been delivered to customers, with more than 9,000 units sitting unsold in inventory. The price had also seen a significant increase, from the originally promised $39,900 to over $69,900, a steep jump that disheartened many early supporters. Those who had put down deposits were now questioning whether they were getting value for their money, especially as Tesla seemed to be struggling with production scale. Sources within Tesla revealed that workers from the Cybertruck production line had been redirected to the more profitable Model Y production. This shift pointed to an excess inventory of Cybertrucks and growing concerns about the vehicle's market performance. To compound the issue, Tesla had also begun offering financial incentives to dealers and customers in an effort to reduce the backlog, but the response was lukewarm at best. In addition, Tesla's decision to cut the monthly lease price from $999 to $899 was an unusual move, signaling that the company was facing deeper financial and market challenges than they had let on publicly. Some analysts began drawing comparisons between Tesla's current situation and past automotive struggles, questioning whether the company had overstated the demand for a product that was as polarizing as it was futuristic. Giga Texas construction or crisis? Some reports link the production halt to construction work at Giga Texas, where Elon Musk's boring company was digging a tunnel for more efficient transport of Cybertrucks. While this infrastructure development could improve future logistics, it didn't account for the ongoing sales slump or the production throttling that had taken place weeks earlier. It became increasingly clear that Tesla was not just facing logistical or infrastructure hurdles. The situation appeared to be a complex combination of delayed production, technical difficulties, and a product that wasn't living up to its promise in the marketplace. Tesla was grappling with issues on several fronts: the sheer scale of Cybertruck's ambition, the unanticipated challenges in supply chain management, and the vehicle's failure to attract a broader customer base. With Musk doubling down on his commitment to the Cybertruck, insiders were left to wonder whether Tesla would push through the adversity, or whether this would signal a more significant shift in its strategy moving forward. Public reactions and investor panic. Tesla's silence only fueled speculation and panic. Social media and online forums buzzed with frustrated customers questioning the quality and reliability of the Cybertruck, while investors scrambled to understand what was happening behind the scenes. Was the Cybertruck suffering from deeper design flaws? Or was the market simply not responding to the radical, futuristic design and ambitious promises of Tesla's flagship truck? Investor confidence wavered as stock prices fluctuated, and many began to wonder if the Cybertruck, Elon Musk's boldest venture yet, would follow in the footsteps of other overly ambitious projects that had failed to live up to expectations. In the aftermath of the production halt, Tesla's PR department was forced to issue a statement assuring the public that the company was addressing the issues, but it was clear that the damage had already been done. Musk, ever the optimist, defended the Cybertruck, claiming that Tesla was merely facing growing pains, but the sentiment among many investors and customers had begun to shift. In a time when electric vehicles are considered the future of the automotive industry, the Cybertruck struggle represents a larger question. Can even the world's most innovative companies survive the weight of their own audacity? Behind the recall, adhesive failure. By March 2025, Tesla faced its worst nightmare. The company officially recalled over 46,000 Cybertrucks due to a critical flaw in the adhesive used for the stainless steel trim panels. This defect wasn't just a minor issue, it was a safety concern. Some owners had already reported that body panels were coming loose or worse, flying off during regular highway driving. The problem was traced back to the adhesive's failure to withstand extreme temperatures. In colder climates, it weakened and lost its grip, while in warmer conditions, it softened and became ineffective. This directly undermined one of Tesla's central selling points for the Cybertruck, its supposed bulletproof durability. The promise of rugged, indestructible performance, particularly in extreme environments, was crumbling, quite literally, under the weight of a failed adhesive. To make matters worse, the recall was accompanied by another setback. Production of the Cybertruck had to be temporarily halted while Tesla worked on rectifying the adhesive issue. Production lines were adjusted, and additional quality control measures were implemented to ensure that future units would not face the same fate. This marked a low point for Tesla, which was already reeling from mounting inventory issues and a shrinking customer base. A rapid fix and public apology. Tesla didn't waste time in responding to the issue. On March 15, 2025, the company initiated a voluntary recall aiming to resolve the adhesive problem swiftly. Service centers across the country were instructed to replace the faulty adhesive with a more reliable combination of mechanical fasteners and enhanced bonding agents. The repair process was designed to be quick, taking about 3 to 4 hours per truck, and Tesla offered the service free of charge to owners. In a rare moment of public accountability, Elon Musk admitted that the adhesive choice had been a mistake. He reassured customers that the new fix would provide even greater durability, promising that the Cybertruck would come out stronger and more reliable than before. Tesla's quick action demonstrated the company's commitment to resolving the issue. However, this did little to alleviate the growing concerns over the vehicle's long-term reliability and the perception of Tesla's overall quality control. While the swift recall was commendable, the damage to Tesla's reputation had already begun. The recall, combined with the mounting issues, began to overshadow the Cybertruck's once unified vision of being a trailblazer in the electric truck market. The fallout: trust and quality in question. Despite Tesla's quick response, the recall raised significant concerns. Critics began questioning whether Tesla had rushed to meet production deadlines, potentially cutting corners in the process. Was the company more focused on keeping up with its ambitious timelines than ensuring the quality and safety of its products? The decision to use unconventional bonding methods on such a high-performance vehicle left many industry experts shaking their heads. After all, the Cybertruck was meant to be a symbol of innovation and cutting-edge design. Instead, it seemed to be faltering under basic engineering challenges, casting doubt on Tesla's ability to handle such a high-profile project with the attention to detail it demanded. Critics began to question whether Musk's aggressive push for groundbreaking technological achievements was compromising the company's core principles of quality and reliability. The recall, paired with an underwhelming market response, fueled doubts about whether Tesla could manage the growing complexities of mass-producing a truly innovative product while maintaining its reputation for excellence. Cybertruck sales from hype to disappointment. As the recall unfolded, Tesla's sales numbers painted a grim picture. By March 2025, only 46,900 Cybertrucks had been sold across a span of 14 months, far below the lofty projections that included over 1 million reservations when the vehicle was first announced. What had once been billed as the next big thing in the automotive world was now struggling to meet even modest expectations. Several factors contributed to this sharp decline in sales. First, the price of the Cybertruck had skyrocketed due to inflation and production delays, now reaching well over $69,900, a far cry from the initial promise of $39,900. This price hike, coupled with missing features like full self-driving capabilities, left many customers feeling misled and disappointed. The vehicle's hype was fading fast, and the excitement surrounding it was now being replaced by frustration. Meanwhile, competitors like Ford's electric F-150 and Rivian's R1T were gaining traction in the market. These vehicles offered more familiar designs, better availability, and competitive pricing, attributes the Cybertruck sorely lacked. For many potential buyers, these alternatives presented a more practical and reliable choice, further eroding Tesla's position in the electric vehicle market. As the Cybertruck struggled to meet production goals, Tesla's competitors took full advantage of the growing uncertainty surrounding the brand, capitalizing on the shifting public sentiment. The Elon Musk effect, political controversy hit sales. The situation was further complicated by Elon Musk's increasingly controversial political engagements. Musk's involvement with the Trump administration's Department of Government Efficiency sparked backlash from both sides of the political spectrum, further polarizing public opinion of Tesla. Protests began to erupt across Tesla showrooms, and the company's image took a hit, particularly in Europe, where sales plummeted by 44% in just 1 month. Even loyal customers started to voice their concerns, with some feeling conflicted about supporting a company led by Musk, whose political and social views had become divisive. Some owners even began placing stickers on their vehicles that read, "I bought this before Elon went crazy," a clear indication of the growing disconnect between the brand and its once dedicated fan base. As Tesla faced increasing challenges with its flagship product, the Cybertruck, and its CEO's controversial actions, the company found itself at a crossroads. Could it recover from the damage to its reputation and brand image? Or was this the beginning of a slow decline for what was once the most anticipated vehicle in the world? Musk's influence had always been a double-edged sword. While his vision and leadership had driven Tesla's success, his polarizing views were starting to alienate key segments of the market. Stock plunge and brand damage. In the wake of the Cybertruck's production issues, the recall, and escalating public concerns, Tesla's stock price took a massive hit. By early 2025, Tesla's stock had plummeted nearly 38%, erasing over $500 billion in market value. What was once a darling of the stock market and a symbol of the future of electric vehicles was now teetering on the brink of uncertainty. Tesla's reputation also took a nosedive. According to the Axios Harris poll, the company's trustworthiness and ethical standing fell dramatically, dropping from 8th place in 2021 to 63rd in 2024. Tesla's image was now trailing behind more established brands like Toyota, Honda, and Ford, companies that had long been viewed as safer bets in the auto industry. Wall Street responded by lowering its Q1 estimates for Tesla's earnings, and investor confidence reached an all-time low. Musk's over-reliance on his personal brand and leadership was increasingly seen as a liability rather than an asset. Investors were beginning to question whether the company could truly thrive without Musk's constant public and strategic involvement. Tesla's once unshakable position as a market leader in the electric vehicle space was now in jeopardy, as the company faced mounting pressure to prove it could adapt and innovate in the face of increasing challenges. Tesla's response: denial or determination? Despite the mounting challenges, Elon Musk remained steadfast in his defense of Tesla and its mission. During an all-hands meeting with Tesla employees, Musk urged them to ignore the media firestorm and focus on the company's long-term goals. He doubled down on his vision, reassuring his team that emerging technologies such as AI, robotaxis, and the Optimus humanoid robot would be the key to Tesla's redemption. However, sources inside Tesla suggested that Musk was not as calm and collected as he appeared. Behind closed doors, reports revealed growing frustration from Musk. He reportedly demanded faster turnarounds on projects, made abrupt leadership changes, and began micromanaging departments to expedite fixes. The pressure to salvage the company's reputation and market position was clearly mounting, but Musk's unyielding approach may have been contributing to an internal culture of stress and urgency. Tesla's response to the crisis felt like a mixture of determination and denial, acknowledging the challenges but still clinging to the belief that the company could bounce back with enough innovation and effort. While Musk continued to project confidence, the strain on both the company's internal operations and its public perception was undeniable, leaving many to wonder how much longer the visionary CEO could carry the weight of Tesla's increasingly fragile reputation. The bigger picture: will Tesla bounce back? The cumulative effects of the December 2024 production shutdown, the massive recall in 2025, and the plummeting public trust paint a picture of a company at a critical juncture. For some, these difficulties are simply growing pains that come with pushing the boundaries of innovation in the automotive industry. After all, many of the greatest tech companies have faced early setbacks before ultimately achieving groundbreaking success. However, for others, these issues reveal deeper, more systemic cracks within Tesla's business model and leadership. Could the company, once revered for its bold vision, be losing its grip on the very things that made it a market leader in the first place? Elon Musk continues to insist that these problems are merely temporary phases in Tesla's evolution. He has repeatedly said that the company's future is bright, with upcoming innovations ready to redefine the auto industry. But as the months roll on and the company continues to struggle with quality issues, a sinking stock price, and eroding public trust, even Musk's most loyal supporters are beginning to grow restless. If Tesla cannot quickly turn things around, there's a very real possibility that the company could lose its position as the electric vehicle leader, and perhaps its place as a symbol of innovation and the future of transportation. For now, the question remains: can Tesla recover from these setbacks, or will it fade into the background as the next chapter of the electric vehicle revolution is written by its competitors? Has Tesla's boldest experiment turned into its biggest blunder, or is this just the calm before a game-changing breakthrough? Stay with us for more insights. Like, comment, and click the cards above for the latest updates on Tesla, Elon Musk, and the electric vehicle revolution. This is EagleQuest bringing you the story.